Snow driving video. I'm a state certified driving instructor. I teach adults and teens. I'm in the Midwest, so we're going to talk about how do you drive in snow, some of the dangerous conditions. I want you to enjoy this, ask questions, and then we'll go from there. So hang on. All right. We're going to take you up through a roundabout. We want to go to the right, so we need to signal our intention and get over to the right side of the road. It's really beautiful here, but also very dangerous. So we got to pause and we have to look. And then I'm going to proceed through. This car is a front wheel drive car, so you see me doing a little drifting, but don't panic. The best advice I can tell you is don't panic and just take your time. I used to drive one of these cars about 2 years ago. So it's a front wheel drive car. It's a little light on the front end, so you will spin. This would be a good driving video for you, just taking your time. The headlights work really well, so you should be able to see pretty nice. And then whenever the road is really bad, you want to drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable. So it's 40 through here, so 25 is good, 35 is good. Just want to take your time. And forget about learning how to see on the lines. You won't be able to. I had my first time driver's out here today, so the advice I would say to you is drive in the groove. The right tire goes on the right side of the groove. The left tire goes on the left side. This is a groove right here, and that's the groove. So your left tire goes here, your right tire goes there. So we're just taking our time, being patient. If you get out of the groove, we'll spin out. This car is a very light car, under probably 2,900 pounds. It's a front wheel drive car, so. But also it's very peaceful. A lot of beginners will steer and look at the speedometer, but I want you to look ahead and follow the road. Like, you should be able to see the green light. And you should just take your time and be real easy and real gentle. Good headlights are really critical, so you can see, and good windshield wiper blades. This car has both. We're at about 35, and we're going to follow the road around to the left. At the light, we're going to make a right turn, so I'm just telling you, pretending you're here with me. We want to go in the first right turn lane. There are two. So this is the outside right turn lane, and we're just going to go in really slow. Thank you. And then when we turn, stay to the left. So if you were here with me, you're doing, you see how the car slides a little bit, but don't panic. And this is really good for me because I haven't driven this car in a while. And I'm just going to go in slow and come up and squeeze the brakes. These brakes are kind of stiff and tight. Okay. And then I'm going to turn in the inside left turn lane. And I'm gonna go out real easy. Don't hit the gas real hard or you'll spin. A lot of drivers, because we're new out here, will just tailgate us. One guy put up his middle finger. It was crazy. So I want you to know that's okay. Now we're on this curve. This would be really good. Go in slow. The speed limit here is 50, but we're at about 30. If you go for it faster than that, we will lose steering control and hit the guardrail to the right. Most cars are about 35 or 40. And this is kind of peaceful. It's got a real peaceful vibe right now. And that's how I want you to approach this. It's being peaceful, chilled, and turn the wheel really easy. No jerks. If we jerk, we'll veer to the curb to the left or veer out to the right. We're at about 35. You might be able to hear the snow and the slush. If you hear a lot of that, we're out of the groove. We're in the groove. The groove is the dark trail on the left and the dark trail on the right. You should be able to hear that. And most cars are about 35 to 40. We want to be 35 to 40, even though the speed limit here is 50. We're at about 40. We're just squeezing that throttle, that gas pedal really easy. It's going to take you about 15 minutes to get comfortable out here. I don't know where you guys are watching from. Some of you are in the Midwest where there's snow. Some of you are down south. Some of you are in another country. We have people all over the country and all over the world, so I'm blessed. It's pretty good visibility. I wouldn't take you into a neighborhood because it's really hard to see. Some neighborhoods don't have street lights and it's really hard for beginners. So I want to keep you on the major roads, let you get comfortable, and just take time. So we're just taking our time today. And by us driving about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time p.m., it's real chilled, not a lot of heavy traffic, green lights, real smooth. I like a car that's predictable for my students. I want you to be predictable. Predictable is good smooth stops, good link positioning, good speed control, light yellow, lift your foot off the gas. And now you want to squeeze your brake. A lot of beginners will say, how do I slow down? Probably about 7 to 9 cars. And then you'll see the stop line, and that's this line right here. So that was a good stop. It's real peaceful. That's a quick light, and then gradually push the gas. We don't want to hit it really hard, because we'll just spin. This car's got a lot of torque. It revs up really quick, so if you hit the gas too hard, we're just going to be spinning all over the road, and that's not really good for a beginning driver. That's not really good for your coach, and that's not really good for the car itself. We're going to make a lane change to the right. So it's mirror, turn signal, we're going to look over our shoulder, and I want to show you that. Look over our shoulder, and now we are in our lane. It's kind of hard for me to find the lane, but I'm in the lane now. Okay. All right, so I'm in the lane to the right. It is a lot more slippery here. You can tell by my voice, I'm real chilled. It's kind of peaceful, but also there's danger. You see all these cars just pulling out in front of us? They don't care. People do not care when someone is learning how to drive. So you got to back off your speed. People need to be more sensitive, more caring, but because they're impatient and in a hurry, they're not going to give us the kindness that we deserve. So I want to tell you that. So when you're learning how to drive, sometimes people are really mean. We're okay. I don't want to hug the right too much and hit the curb, but also we're not racing against anyone. We have a front-wheel drive car. That vehicle to our left is a all-wheel drive vehicle, so they can just push the gas, pick up really quick, where we don't have that capability. Speed limit is 50, I'm off the gas. Just letting the car roll real easy. Where are you guys from? What part of the world? What part of the country? Where are you tuning in at tonight? Let me know. This is real peaceful too. You have to know how to read signs. Guide signs are green and white. I'm squeezing the brake. Warning signs are yellow and black. And then I got to turn on the wipers one time. Sometimes it's good to drive in the evening, less traffic, it's more relaxed. If you have a good car has really good headlights where you can see, good windshield wiper blades, nice, good traction with good tires. A lot of people neglect maintenance, and then when you get into a snowstorm or dangerous weather like this, you're all over the road. But if you have good tires, and look at the car ahead of us, you'll see the snow and ice being kicked off. But this is where all-wheel drive cars will shine. I had a SRT Grand Cherokee. It would just eat up this snow. 426 in there, 600 horsepower without nitrous. Now I'm going to go in really slow to this turn. This is where a lot of beginners will crash. So I'm just taking it really easy, and you'll see the car slide a little bit. See, it's kind of sliding, and I'm just taking my time. I'm going to get over to the left, and now we are good. I'm just taking my time. Yes, the lights are on. See, off, on, off, on. Okay, and we're just gradually going to pick up. We're not trying to race anyone. We're just trying to be safe. You should be able to see the grooves in the road. Look ahead, aim high. If you were driving this weather, I would keep you on some of the main thoroughfares. I would have you making right turns, left turns. Driving in a parking lot is not really going to get the value. To the left, that's the EV Silverado, all-wheel drive. So that thing is a beast, but also it's very dangerous. If you see cars pull out, they won't be able to stop. So that person in that EV to the left of us, they are flying, but that's about a $100,000 vehicle. Over 8,000 pounds, so they have a lot more weight. But that person might have overconfidence because it's such a heavier vehicle, they're going to go really fast. And I'm just trying to stay in the groove. I know that's an EV because I'm an automotive enthusiast, and I'm just trying to maintain good speed control. Trying to be really smooth. You know that you're having a good drive when it's smooth, you're in the groove, but we're in snow. We're going to be sliding to the left. sliding to the right. We see cars coming out, we're not panicking. Now they're going too fast. It's got those wide tires on here. I want you to see that. So this person's going to end up setting us up for failure. See that? They're going too fast. This person in this truck, going too fast. They're going to end up making a huge mistake. So I wanted to show you that so you understand people get overconfident and dangerous. You're going to see this big truck with the rims coming up on the left. I want you to see this. It's a diesel, so you should be able to hear it. Now we're going to squeeze our brake. We don't want to run lights. And our brakes are really soft. So the pedal almost goes down to the floor. So it's a little weird to me. I haven't driven this car. They just cut over really quick. And I'm just going to squeeze my brake. We want to see the rear of the tires on the ground. If you can't see the rear of the tires, you're too close. Here's why. If we get hit from the back, we'll have one collision. And then we'll be pushed into the other vehicle in case a car breaks down. Any situation can happen. You got to remember, a lot of people don't know how to drive in this type of weather, and then they get very overconfident, which is very dangerous for everyone. Like this person in this truck could be a lady. They're going to hit that gas, and those four tires are going to spin. See, there they go. But they can't go because they don't have traction. Are you learning something? But we are about 50-50 weight bias, so we're just walking them off the road where they're spinning. Listen to them. You can hear them hitting the gas. See it? See? You can hear it. Sorry, I'm raising my voice. But they're spinning. You can hear them. So also when you're driving in this weather, let your window down. Listen and learn. Okay? And everyone's about 20 or 25. No one's doing 30 or 40. You're going to end up in the ditch. Okay? And then it's $100 to get your car towed out. We're not trying to do that. This is why you have to have a tow rope. Ask me why? We went into the ditch one time and I didn't have a tow rope. So that person in that diesel truck, they're kind of hitting the gas off and on, off and on. They're about 4 cars ahead of us. We're slowly catching them because we're in a groove. They are not, so they're kind of spinning. And this truck to my left, they're going too fast. I'm so happy you're here watching this so you can learn. Look at this red diesel, this Ram with those rims on there. See them spinning? Yep, they're out of control. They're going too fast. Such a teachable moment. Sorry I'm raising my voice, I want you to hear this. Now I'm lifting my foot again because this car is coming in our area, so we just make more room. That was a good teachable moment. And this guy in this truck going too fast, that car cut him off. Okay? People will make those last second lane changes and it's super dangerous. We want to take our time. It's getting a little slick for us too. So my hands are 7 and 5, and I'm barely turning wheel because I feel the car drifting to the right and left. The speed limit is 50, but I'm at about 40. And I don't want to go much faster because we have a small wheelbase car, and this car is going to slide. So that person in the white Durango up there, they're just kind of going too fast. This person ahead of us, going too fast. If you can recognize this, you're ready to drive. If you can't, you're in danger. Hitting a car, losing control. There are the police over there to the right. I know my police. Everyone's going to try to be an angel now. But if you drive the correct way, you don't have to worry about changing your driving style. I'm at 35. The speed limit is 50. We have to drive at a speed that is safe and reasonable for the conditions on the road. We're at 35. I'm in the middle lane. I can see traffic to the left, traffic to the right. The police are behind us. But because I'm following the law, I don't have to worry. A lot of these other people are going super fast. Super fast is 45, 47, 52. And if the light changes, we'll all slide through. It is slick out here. I do prefer a heavier car, longer wheelbase. But when you're teaching people how to drive, you get whatever's available. All right, I'm lifting my foot on the curve. And a lot of you will be really stiff in your arms and shoulders, and you'll just slide the car left and right. Yep, we're sliding a little bit. So I'm just trying to lift my foot, and I'm at about 35. This is 3 lanes. We're in the middle. And a lot of these cars are too close together. And if you notice what we're doing, we have room. We can see cars to the left, we can see cars in the middle, and we can see cars to the right. Don't tailgate. It does nothing but cause you to crash. That's called a wolf pack. Not like an animal, but a wolf pack is a group of cars together. Now I'm at 30 because it's getting even worse out here. And the tires on this vehicle, I would say they're about 60% tread. If the weather continues to be bad, I would try to get fresh tires on here. And we're just trying to hold this car steady in the lane. We're not worried about other cars. We're focusing on good lane control because you can't see the lanes. So those of you who are watching, we can't see the lanes. You just want to look ahead. And literally, I'm looking ahead at this car. Now, this person in this Ram 1500 all-wheel drive got the Hemi in there. They have more torque and more power. And you need to know what type of cars are around you. But I don't know cars. Learn. Because sometimes people with heavier cars or faster cars will do stupid stuff. Cutting off, hitting brakes, going too fast. You'll see in law enforcement. See the law enforcement? But they built for this, man. And I'm lifting my foot. Because a lot of us don't judge distance very well. That vehicle is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Good. I'm just going in real easy. I'm at 15 miles an hour, and then squeeze your brake. Don't hit it hard or you will spin. Oh, I'm not used to this brake pedal. It's so soft. I'm used to a firmer brake pedal. This brake pedal's like if you have on like 2 pair of socks, like you can't feel it stop. So I know my drivers will hit the brake really hard. Okay? They're impatient. I can tell because they're just cutting off lanes left and right. A lot of these cars around here are front-wheel drive. This is a front-wheel drive car. I would say it's about 50-50. I like all-wheel drive vehicles because we are in the Midwest. We have a lot of snow and ice. You lose a little bit of mileage and performance, but when it's weather like this, you don't want to be playing. And let's go in here real easy. We're at 30 miles an hour in a 50. We have great headlights. The windshield wipers are good. The brakes, I don't really like the brakes on here because they are so soft and mushy. I don't know if the hydraulic fluid is low in the brake reservoir. That car's going too fast. See that car? They almost crashed. That just pulled out. That's what you got to watch. Or these pads are really worn out. I like a firmer pedal. Yep. I'm just trying to take my time out here. Stay in the groove. The car's drifting a little bit. I'm at 30, so you at least have to be at a minimum speed. The speed limit is 50, and if you can't at least go 30 or 35, you shouldn't be driving out here. But you have to say, if it's that bad, why are you driving? We are in the Midwest. We are used to snow. A lot of you watching this, you're like, what are you doing? Or some of you are watching like, I'm learning. Every time, whoa, the car's sliding a little bit. I'm at about 35. I'm just taking my time, letting this thing eat. I'm not chasing cars, but I'm staying with. Now, I'm gonna get over one lane to the left. Left is down. And it's getting a little bit bad. Now, every municipality, they cut the grass. Fire department, every municipality, if you live in a cold weather region, they have plow trucks. They put snow, sand, or mixture on the road. So now we're in the groove. It's a lot smoother. And that's really nice. And I'm just going really easy. And I need to get over. I'm gonna squeeze my brake. Real easy. If you were driving, I would tell you squeeze your brake and slow down. I would tell you follow this car. A lot of you would jerk the wheel and stop too late, and we would like literally hit the curb. And you just want to go slow and baby the brake and go easy. Okay, good. And we want to go all the way over to the right. The car's sliding a little bit, but I'm not going to overcorrect. Whoa, see the car slide? See the car slide? I almost hit the sign. I just lifted my foot. You can't panic. It's real out here, baby. I'm telling you, we're not going to play. Okay, I'm gonna get over here and talk to you guys real quick. So this car's sliding a little bit. Again, small wheelbase car. And I'm gonna move up. And sometimes if you get really tense, you gotta just pull over and chill, man. And I'm gonna pull over right here and just chill for a moment. And you just gotta get your mind together, right? So let me talk to you a second. So it was a good drive because we were just taking our time. You saw cars going really fast, too fast, sliding, drifting off the road, people with big trucks. Again, I'm not a hater for big truck. I had a really fast SRT, 600 horsepower, before nitrous, built motor, 11.9-1, all those mods, but it wasn't for me. So, but we took our time, we were patient, and this is a good learning experience. If you like this type of stuff and you want to learn how to drive, you need to be watching all of my videos. I will talk to you guys later. I will be going live tomorrow, and then we'll do some more driving and education and talking. Bye.